Salute. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bullets Gotti. So, this video right here that I'm doing will basically, I'm just going to say it like this, right? And this is real, right? A lot of people talk about Charleston White, right? They say Charleston White is this. They say Charleston White is that. Charleston White is bad. However they feel about Charleston White, this is my opinion on Charleston White. All y'all dudes that have a problem with Charleston White is because y'all took the bait and y'all fell for it. Charleston White's doing what he's supposed to do. What he's doing is making you dudes highly upset, highly invested, and y'all dudes having a knee-jerk reaction is going online, losing y'all marbles. You know, Charleston White is just a genius. He's a genius. If you ask me, he's highly intelligent. Dude went to college. He's not a dummy. He knows what he's doing. He's trolling y'all dudes. And a lot of y'all dudes fall for the bait of Charleston White because y'all are so emotional that he understands that a lot of y'all dudes is emotional. That a lot of y'all dudes have feminine female traits. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I don't agree with what Charleston said about the little girl that lost her life, with the dude, little Ronnie. I think it was kind of sad. It's a sad situation. I think we as a people, we lost our way. We just lost as a people, just mentally, spiritually, we just lost as a people, right? And I'm doing a video on the black community, which, I've been watching documentary Eyes on the Prize 3. I'm a huge fan of the first two Eyes on the Prize, the ones that was done back in the 80s and the early 90s, that I really want to talk on, that documentary and give my opinion on the black community and just how they talked about the black community on the documentary. And if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's on HBO On Demand and HBO Max. So go check it out. Eyes on the Prize 3 talks about everything: mass incarceration, Million Man March, redlining, whole lot of things that we dealt with in the past decades. So let's get back to what I was saying. So Charleston White made a comment on YouTube where he spoke about the rapper from Texas that got murdered with his child. And everybody got so much up in arms that they went at Charleston White and saying, yo, that's foul what he did. And yo, how can he say this? And how can he, But I understood. I'm going to keep it real with you, right? When I first saw Charleston White, I didn't understand his method, his madness. And then my cousin sat me down. He's like, no. What he's doing is that he's basically using people's words against them and showing you how dudes be sounding. And a lot of people don't have a subconscious mind, and they don't understand. And common sense, the man is speaking with common sense. It's just people is too dumb or just too slow to get what he's saying and get his message. See, the message may sound like it's ignorant. The message might sound like it's off the wall. It may sound like he's just being a buffoon. But he says a lot of real stuff that be like, yo, damn, son. What he's saying is what dudes be saying, the ignorant stuff that y'all dudes be saying. What he doing is countering it. He's flipping the word. He's flipping what you dudes saying and saying it the same way to show how stupid a lot of dudes in the community is. So, with that being said, Charleston White did the video, and then you got the Hassan Campbells, the zip with the drips, going online, talking about, yo, that dude need to be stopped. He's out of control. No, you dudes need to be stopped. Y'all out of control. Because when I watch a zip with the drip and I watch Hassan Campbell, what do I see? Two ignorant, lost niggas that basically promotes nonsense. You know, dudes 1 minute talking this, and the next minute they just talking nonsense. They not talking anything with logical sense. They not talking anything that's good to better the community as a whole. All they talking about is the same old, you know, BS that we as a community is tired of talking about. You know, dudes talking about snitching. Dudes talking about taking it to the streets. Dudes talking about stuff that really people shouldn't even be talking about. You know, I always tell people, right? I'm all about people that show and prove, right? Charleston White has showed and proved more than a little bit, right? When you look at Charleston White, you say to yourself, wait a minute, this dude has done so much for his community that is not even funny. When you see a guy that has social programs, talking to the youth, got nonprofit programs, giving back to his community. Yeah, he may say some trolling. He may say some trolling things. Yeah, he may do some trolling. He may do things that may come off as trolling. But then when you really look at it, he really is putting his money where his mouth is. And he really is who he say he is. You know what I'm saying? He built his community. You know, he's about his community. You know what I'm saying? He calling dudes out and saying, y'all dudes is out here talking about killing each other, shooting each other. He's showing you the ugly of the world. And a lot of these dudes can't really challenge him on an educated level because they all is lost dudes. They all lost. Because if they had a conversation piece and they really had something to bring to the table, they would be on a Charleston White level. Charleston White, like I said, deals with the youth, deals with his community. This is a man that went to the went to the city council meeting, talked about black empowerment. And because people didn't support him on the positivity, he had to go low. He had to go low to get y'all attention. When he was speaking to y'all from the perspective of a positive black man, nobody was listening, you know? So everybody hating on him because he's successful and he's doing his thing. You know? I would be mad too if a dude is showing me off and exposing me. Because all Charleston White did was expose. He's showing these dudes, like, he really, if you really look at deep down inside, if you really look at Charleston White and just look at his platform, right? A lot of dudes is jealous of Charleston White because they cannot do what Charleston White do. They can't get the celebrities' attention. You got 50 Cent shouting them out. You got T.I. saying his name. You got so many people saying Charleston White name. Wack 100, J Prince, whoever. They all saying his name, right? Cam Newton had him on his podcast. So a lot of dudes are so jealous of the fact that, yo, how this dude of all people, how he getting publicity and not me. Hassan is mad because he didn't get the publicity that a Charleston White got, you know? But Charleston White is not a fraud. See, when he said he going to do something, he doing it. When he say he's about his community, he is about his community because he's talking to the youth. He's going to these schools. He's been to these council meetings and lobbied and protest. You can find these videos on YouTube, him in council meetings. You can find these videos of him talking about black empowerment. You know what I'm saying? But we can't find no videos of you dudes doing that. Okay? So all he's doing is showing the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. Hassan out here want to diss Charleston White, but this is the same man that dissed Gilly's son when Gilly's son ain't did nothing to him. Talking about his son got his TV turned off. See, I don't respect dudes that want to play hypocrites. Okay? I don't respect y'all dudes. I don't respect hypocrisy. I respect people that stand on business. And y'all dudes flip-flop with the weather. Y'all changes with the weather. That's the bipolarness of a lot of these dudes on YouTube, if you notice. That these dudes, they go with the flow and they go with the weather. Instead of them standing on business, standing on what they talking about, they don't do that. Charleston White, ever since I've seen him on YouTube, his messaging hasn't changed. He never dumbed down anything. He speaks his piece the way he speaks his piece. Now, people don't like Charleston White. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know, the man says he say a lot of egregious things. But when you really look at Charleston White, it's a method to his madness. 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 A lot of people don't have a method to their madness. You know, YouTube shows you everybody is the same. You know, even though Charleston White can be a character, he can be a character. A lot of people are characters. No, Andrew Tate is a character. Umar's a character. But why people like these people so much is because they stand on the business, they stand on their stances. And their stances don't change. The thing with people like Hassan and the bozo dude, you know, Zip with the Drip, is that y'all dudes don't stand on nothing at all. And that's why dudes don't respect y'all. Because Zip will stay up here and talk a bunch of nonsense and talk about a bunch of debauchery and thinking that we supposed to respect what he talking about. I can't respect these dudes' logic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had a conversation with Charleston White, I ask him, like, bro, like, I get it. I get what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Now, how you gonna switch it up now? You know what I'm saying? I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get what he's doing. He's showing that y'all didn't support me when I was saying this. Now y'all support me when I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's different from the dude that you saw at the council meetings going up against the city council, getting tossed out of the city council meetings. You know? He spoke nothing but the truth. You know? He did more for his community than a lot of you YouTubers, than a lot of you fake, want to be conscious dudes. He did more. Forget the YouTube persona. Forget the internet persona. Let's speak on the dude that was at them city council meetings. You know? See, they don't show that side of that dude. And that's what sets him apart from all of these other dudes, like the Hassan Campbells and all these other characters, is that he really was in the forefront. You don't see Hassan in the forefront. You don't see Zip doing nothing. You see these dudes basically, let's keep it real, in their house, hating. You don't see Zip with the drip. You don't see Hassan Campbell outside of their house, putting the work in the community. You don't see them doing that. You see them talking, and a lot of the rhetoric they be talking be low-level, ignorant nonsense. You don't see these men standing in the community. Charleston White is in his community doing what most dudes can't say they doing. He building. Now, what he said, I can't agree with it. Yeah, it's out of pocket. But like I said, it's a method to that man madness. What he's basically doing is flipping the words of what the ignorant words that a lot of you dudes will be saying on here. Like, this the streets. Ain't no rules. That's what a lot of y'all be saying. You know what I'm saying? Turn the TV off. See, I always believe words is spells, man. And sometimes you got to have somebody that could flip the words of the people that promote the nonsense. Because a lot of these dudes, a lot of these content creators promote nonsense. And they know they promoting nonsense, but do they care? No, they don't care. Because they don't have the type of mindset that's really trying to better anything. They don't care. They talk a good one. They talk all this about the community, but they ain't really changing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You look at Hassan, what is he really doing for the community? Nothing. He's online talking about this rapper, this street dude, but you ain't never seen him once talk about, yo, I'm going to start a basketball team for the young people, for the young dudes that want to play ball. I'm going to start a center, build up a center. I'm hearing that the government going to stop funding. You know, I got this money. Let me put something for the community. All you seen dude do is buy jewelry, right? Buy clothes, and that's it. Buy jewelry and clothes, right? And talk about how he got a new whip. That's all he doing. Buying whips and jewelry and clothes. You ain't never seen him take the time out to try to build, try to edify, and try to uplift his people in a major way. You ain't seen him try to uplift or edify his people in a major way. You seen him do typical I got money mindset. You know? And that's the thing with a lot of these dudes, man. You could tell the ones that's really about their community and the ones that's really just about the money. You know, dudes is about their community, bro. They gonna help better their community and build it up, man. They not gonna be out here talking, selling the gift of gab and not trying to put on for their people. You know? All these dudes is, they talk a bunch of nonsense. Talk a bunch of nonsense. Not only they talk a bunch of nonsense, but look at the stuff they be promoting. You know what I'm saying? They ain't promoting no type of betterment. How to change young dudes' lives. You know what I'm saying? They not going to the schools and talking to the youth. All they talking about is, cut this dude. I got bodies. You never heard Hassan Campbell once go to any school and talk to the youth. If he so much care about the youth and he so much care about young people, wouldn't you be at them schools talking to the young people? See, that's why I be trying to tell dudes, you got to see the hypocrisy. You got to really look at the hypocrisy in these dudes. You know? Look at the hypocrisy of these dudes. See, one thing about me, I look at the hypocrisy and I call every dude out. Because one thing about me is that I'm not a hypocrite. And if I see a dude speaking real, I look past the trolling. I look past all the other nonsense. And I look at what is the dude standing, what's his mission, what he's standing for. And with Charleston White, I saw his mission. He stood on business. Everything he's done, he stood on business on it. He stood on it. You can't say the man don't stand on his business. He stand on his business. Ain't no cap in his rap. These dudes got a lot of cap in their rap. That man ain't got no cap in his rap. That's one thing I respect about him. You know what I'm saying? But you got these delusional, like I said, delusional dudes like a song. Oh, dude, copy my style. Dude, this like, man, shut up, bro. You jealous of dude because, one, dude is more believable and dudes rock with him more than you because, one, you very emotional. Two, you fraudulent. Three, you scared of your own shadow and you scared of your own community. Okay, and four, nobody respects you. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't 1 minute want to play Sharif and the next minute you want to play Old Dog. Talking about I got bodies and I murdered this one and I shot this one and I bang it out. And come on, bro. It's like, it's either or, bro. It's either you about non-violence and you not about the violence, or you just, like this dude, I remember this dude, his song used to come on there and say, yo, I'm like the Malcolm X of YouTube. Like, what he said, the new Malcolm X. Like, it's things that this dude be saying, bro. It's like, yo, you gotta laugh. Cause like, yo, this dude believes the nonsense he be pushing. So when you look at somebody like a Charleston White that standing on the business, speaking the way he speak, telling his truth, and the people like him because he tells his truth. He called dudes out. Yo, why y'all ain't doing this? Why y'all ain't doing that? You know what I'm saying? He's going in different cities, talking to the people, touching the people. So he's not just staying in Texas in his house. He's going to every city, touching the people. He's going on different platforms, speaking to the people, right? Whether it's big platforms, small platforms, he's going on these platforms to speak. Hassan Campbell's not doing that. Zip with the drip. Come on, bro. You was a dude that was trolling, bro. We can't respect. We can't respect nobody like Zip. You know what I'm saying? Zip is a dude that you come on, bro. Just look at his whole story. Look at his whole synopsis of how he came on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He dissed the dead man. Let's get this clear. He dissed 2 dead men. This is how he got popping. He dissed my bro, Shadukes, China, right? And he dissed Tata, who passed away, right? So this is a dude that dissed dead men, but you talking about Charleston White. That's why I said the hypocrisy. I can't sit and listen to dudes that they don't care about no kids. They don't care about no community. I can see if it was somebody that's about the community, but you dudes ain't about no community. Y'all not about the kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all about the streets. That's your mindset. Okay? That's your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not a positive bunch of dudes. So y'all don't like Charleston White because what? Because he doing what y'all dudes can't do. He doing something that y'all dudes don't stand for. He out here going to these schools and y'all dudes ain't even went to a school and try to help out and speak to the outreach youth. Like, come on, bro. So, you know, I don't see nothing wrong with Charleston White, man. I feel like people just hate him because of who he is and his talking points. But the man speaks his mind, and how you can be mad with that? Salute, it's your boy Bullet God. You already know what it is.